Full Ryu, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. As I was going through some old photos looking for marketing material, I came across this image and it brought back the memory of my hardest hit. Throughout my football career, you take several hundreds of very high impact collisions. But this one here I definitely remember, and it sparked the thought and the theme of this episode on how do you bounce back from hard hits. And not only through the football recruiting process are you going to have to go through some hits, but in life in general. So what does that look like early on in the recruiting process with some hits while you're in high school when you're trying to get recruited? So the first, it may be that you're not getting any offers. You may be under the radar, coaches aren't reaching out, you're not getting the hype or the publicity that other players may be getting. And that can be really frustrating, right? That's a hard hit to deal with. Now, you may be applying to schools and the one dream school you have, you weren't accepted to. That's a hard hit. You may be looking for a prom date and you get rejected or denied by the perfect person. That's a hard hit. And what I learned through my playing experience, through my corporate experience, and just through life experience, similar to this photo, is you're gonna get hit hard. But can you bounce back? Can you get up and tackle the next play? This is really what the game of football is going to teach you early, starting in high school, and is going to carry with you throughout your career and throughout your lifetime. The ability to bounce back is vital to the success of an athlete and a person who's trying to obtain some type of success in their life. So what kind of hits are you going to get once you get to the college level and you were able to obtain that full ride scholarship, change your life, be able to go to school and obtain your degree debt-free? You're still going to come across some hits during that time, just like I did. One of those hits may be the school that you committed to and are attending. You're not getting any playing time. That's a really hard hit to deal with. Or you may have been getting playing time, you may have started, but you may have suffered an injury, you may have gotten your position taken. That's another hard hit. And then you may be dealing with some off the field issues. That's something that can really derail your focus and the overall outcome of your recruitment journey. Now, things that you can control are coaching changes, right? You can't control whether the coach that recruited you to that school is going to be there with you throughout your entire collegiate career. Coaches get fired, coaches leave for other opportunities, and this can be another hit that you deal with because that new replacement or the new coach that comes into that program, you may not fit into their system. That's going to be another hit that you have to deal with. And during this time while you're in college, you're going to start entertaining the birds and the bees, and your girlfriend may break up with you halfway through the season. How are you going to bounce back from that? Are you going to be able to show up to the next game, the next play, the next snap, and be able to maximize that opportunity regardless of all the hits that you've taken up until that point? Now, one of the biggest hits you're going to take is once you transition out of the football arena. Now, even if you make it to the NFL or you have to pursue a corporate career or you move into entrepreneurship, each of these paths are going to come with multiple hits, severe hits. And what does that look like? You may get fired. You may get laid off. You may get cut. You may go through some difficult times and challenges getting back on your feet after being so identified with the game of football that it causes issues with your internal family, your wife, your kids, your girlfriend. Maybe you have to deal with a divorce. Maybe you come across some health complications due to all the sacrificing you've put your body through in order to obtain a successful life within the game of football. Now, do I regret any of these hits that I've taken throughout my career and throughout my life? Absolutely not. Because even though the hit may be painful, it may be extremely difficult to get up, I've always gotten up, and so can you. You're gonna have to get up after this hard hit that I took in this photo and get ready for the next play, because the team is counting on you. Just like in the professional and the real world, your family is gonna count on you to get back up after taking those big hits. This is one of the most beautiful things about the game of football, that you are gonna learn a lot of these life skills just by going through your day-to-day operations from a high school, collegiate, and professional level. So if you take anything from this video, understand that the hits don't get easier, but the getting up starts to get easier after you've done it once, twice, a dozen times, a few hundred times. You're gonna start to build confidence in yourself. You're gonna start to build confidence in your ability to bounce back. And that's what the true measure of success is gonna be throughout your playing career and your overall professional career after football. What is your ability to bounce back after getting hit hard? Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. I'm Coach Klein, and this is Full Ride U.